Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're talking about something I learned new about myself. It's kind of shocking. So let's get into it. If you haven't already, go ahead and click on that subscribe button, hit a thumbs up, and hit the bell. Subscribing helps me out so much, and it's completely free. Think of it like Netflix's watch list. It just shows up on your feed so you won't miss a video when I come out with a new one. Today, I wanted to talk about aphantasia. Now, before I get into what this is, I have a hair in my mouth. Okay, before I get into what that is, the way I found out was that you've probably seen these go around on like Twitter and like everywhere. People who don't have an inner monologue, like they don't have that voice that talks to them. This hair, oh my god. Okay, they don't have this like inner monologue, and so I was watching a ton of those videos because I was completely mind blown by it, right? I was like, how could you not have an inner monologue? How do you think? How does any of this happen? Well, in one of the videos, this guy was interviewing his girlfriend, and when they were discussing it, they realized she had something called aphantasia. Now, I had no idea what that was, but this girl was describing it, and all of a sudden I was like, oh my god, I have that. You know the movie, The Little Kid? Oh my god, I have that. Now, so, what that is. What that is. Great. Doing great. Okay. So first of all, I am literally filming this video, editing it, and publishing it all in one day because I am the queen of procrastinating. I've wanted to do this video for like a week and a half, and yet I've not done it. I just keep saying I'm going to do it, and then finally here I am doing it. So you'll be seeing this today, right now. It's great. Okay, back to it. So aphantasia, what that is. It is defined as a condition where one does not possess a functioning mind's eye and cannot voluntarily visualize imagery. So basically, it's the inability to form mental images of real or imaginary people, places, or things. So, when people say, close your eyes and imagine yourself on a beach, or go to your happy place, I literally thought that was a euphemism. Or counting sheep, for example, like counting sheep to go to sleep, like you just count. I had no idea people actually see things in their head. I'm sorry, what? I've made it 25 years thinking that was just a saying. Like, what? You can see things in your head. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, oh my god, do I have that, right? So, how you kind of like find out how you have it is close your eyes. Okay, no, seriously, close your eyes. Picture a red apple. Now, what do you see? When you open your eyes, I'm going to put something somewhere. There's like a scale of like 1 to 5 or 0 to 5, something like that. It'll be somewhere. Now, that kind of tells you what your visual imagery, internal mind's eye is like. Now, I see nothing. I see pure blackness. I see 5 on the chart. I thought when this came about and this girl showed it and I started Googling it, I thought it was a total joke. I was like, everyone sees that. You don't actually see things in your head. Like, come on. Apparently, I was wrong. So, I'm still dealing with that. The fact that I literally cannot picture things in my head. Super weird. And so I've been asking all my friends to do this. Like, I can't be the only one. All of my friends are like, I'm sorry, what? You can't see things in your head? Okay. So, for me, the way I like see things in my head, it's like, the best way I've heard it described is having a computer running and working perfectly, but the monitor's not turned on or not attached. So like, everything is happening, but I can't see anything. Here's everything, like, you know, it's all running perfectly, but I just literally can't see anything. So, the way I kind of remember things, or when people say, okay, picture this, I see things almost in motion. Like, I can't see them, but the way I create a memory or a vision in my head is by motion. So I asked my boyfriend to have me picture something, and he said picture a sunset with and he listed a bunch of things. And the way I kind of put it together was things were falling into place. Now, I couldn't see those things, but the way I kind of drew my boundaries and like what it would look like was by motion. So that's kind of called like a kinetic memory, I think, or something like that, where I can picture a sun dropping in and a tree popping up and the layers of the colors of the sunset falling into place and then the mountains coming up. It's kind of how I do things. I literally thought that's how everyone does it, but I've learned that's not the case. Minor panic, but it's okay. We're recovering. Just like if you were blind, your other senses are better. I found that I have really, really good sound memory. Like, I can hear in my head a song as if it was on the radio, like absolutely perfect, or someone's voice or things like that. Not a lot of people can do that apparently, so I can't see things, but I can hear things. Interesting. So on my Instagram, if you're not following me already, go ahead and do so. I'll drop my name down here so you can follow me. I ask a lot of questions on there, and a bunch of my friends gave me questions to answer because they were super curious about this. They had never met anyone who had it. So the first question they asked is, how did you find out? I found out because of a bunch of YouTube videos, people were talking about it. But the thing that really got me was the chart that I pictured earlier, and that was on Twitter. And someone tweeted about it and was like, ha ha ha, can you imagine what this is like? And I was like, oh no, oh no. So that's how I found out, and I've been like watching nonstop YouTube videos since, trying to learn all about it. Another question I got asked is, do you dream? So yes, I do dream. You can still have visual memories and visual dreaming, but not have like a mind's eye, like a blind mind's eye. So like, just because I can't do it when I'm awake doesn't mean I can't do it when I'm asleep. So I can dream, or at least I think I dream. Like, I wake up and I remember dreams, whether or not I like can't see them, I just know what happened. Kind of, I guess. I've been trying to like focus on it a lot more to see like when I'm falling in and out of sleep, when you're in that like light zone, trying to see if I like can actually visualize things. I can't. It's not working at all. But yes, I do dream. I can dream. I don't always remember them. That's always been a thing that like I either don't remember my dreams or I don't dream often. And if I do start dreaming, I'm dreaming every night, and then I'll go like 2 months without having a dream, and then I'll dream for a week straight. Don't know if that's related, but I've never been a big dreamer. I've also never been a big daydreamer. When I was little, I didn't like play imaginary things. Like, oh, this is my doll, or like whatever. I couldn't do that. I didn't get how people did that. I just figured I'm not creative like that or whatever. And turns out it's because I have a blind mind's eye. Who would have known? Okay, moving on. The next question I got asked was, how do you remember things or people? And that one's really tough because obviously I do and I can, and I have no problem with it. I've made it 25 years without having that issue. But it's kind of like you walk into a room, for example, and you see a rug on the floor, and let's say that rug is white. You don't walk in and go, oh, that rug is right. That rug is white. You just know that the rug is white. So that's kind of how it works. Like, I know I can see my boyfriend, and I know I can see my dog or my mom or my dad or anyone like that. I just know. Which sounds really weird when you like probably picture it in your head or anything like that, but I just know. And it's the only way I can explain it because I don't see like the rest of you. Apparently only 1 to like 3% of the world has this. So yeah. I'm also getting a rash from drinking. Do you see this? I've only had a glass of wine. Why is this happening? Okay, moving on. I feel like I've said that like 19 times so far. I'm so sorry. We're getting to it. Next question. How do you remember what you need to get at the store or while shopping? It's kind of the same thing. Like if I'm getting a specific brand of peanut butter or toaster waffles or anything like that, I just know I get the Eggo brand or I get Josh or James or Justin's peanut butter, whatever. I just know what it looks like. I know that's what I need. I also kind of picture things like almost in a word mapping cloud where if I'm thinking of my kitchen table, I can't see it, but I know I have white chairs, there's stained wood on top, it's got like the farmhouse vibe, so like I kind of put together words, and the words are how I visualize things, even though I like can't actually see anything in my head. Another question I got was, can I describe a good show or YouTube to my friends that I liked? Yes, obviously I can. I'm obsessed with Grey's Anatomy. Sorry. And I can absolutely explain it. I just, like I mentioned before, like I just know. Just because I can't see it, like I know what my dog looks like. I know he's mostly black. He's got a blue-gray front. But I'm not very good with details. Like I couldn't tell you where he has his brown spots, or which one of his feet are spotted and the others aren't. I just know that one of them are spotted and one of them's not, and kind of things like that. So I can recognize it, but I can't create that image in my head. So my memory in those sort of senses is not as good. Like if someone goes, oh, describe everything about your dog, I would kind of go more towards his personality versus like the visual aspect of things. So like, he's almost 1 year old. He's super spazzy. He's super hyper. He's a total daddy's boy. Like those kind of things versus he's black and white and blue and brown, like things like that. Is it hard falling asleep? Yes. I'm a huge insomniac. I have no idea if that has anything to do with my lack of visualization, but when people used to say count sheep, I took that as counting numbers. Like I just count in my head. Like I see pure blackness. If I close my eyes or anything like that, I cannot see anything. I cannot picture anything. I can think about things, but I don't see anything. So kind of if you're sitting here listening to this, you're maybe thinking of other things, but you're not seeing anything. That's what it's like for me all the time. Maybe you can see things. I'm not sure. Couldn't tell you. But it is a lot harder for me to fall asleep. It takes me like an hour or two to fall asleep sometimes. It's absolutely awful. Sometimes it's like 2 or 3 in the morning. I'm like, why bother? I'm just going to keep going with my day. So don't know if that has an effect, but it's super weird. I literally stumbled across this and all of a sudden was just like, oh my god, what is happening? So weird. But yeah, if you have any questions about it, if I'm sure I missed like a ton of stuff, but if you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I can do a follow-up video where I answer more questions or go more into detail. I'm still learning all about it, so this is super new to me, but it's super weird and exciting and like a little piece of me. Like I mentioned before, if you subscribe, it really helps me out. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, and hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Also leave me a comment and put a green heart in it. That way I know you watched all the way to the end, and I will reply back to you guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!